Hi guys, welcome back to yet another talk with me, your host, Sali. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support in general. I really do appreciate it. So, what is the topic of the day? Today's topic is going to be based on it actually has three main things to it, but the target is for girls like me, girls who are younger than me, girls who are slightly older than me. That is the audience for today. So I'm not saying don't watch, but I mean that if you're not in that audience, target audience, I'm not saying don't watch. You can always learn more and more things in life. So the topic of the day is mainly about older men, but it involves sex and it involves pregnancy as well. So where do I start? Like I said, this is for girls like me who are younger, or girls who are slightly older than me, whoever's going to be in need of this video. So in this day and age, it's very common for older men to target younger females or younger girls in particular, not younger women, but younger girls or young women like me. So most of the time, or in fact I'd say 98% of the time, these men approach us and we genuinely think that they love us or they genuinely have feelings for us. I mean, like feelings of love or care, those positive feelings. But the truth is, they don't really love us. They don't have a genuine interest to wanna build something with you or to wanna go far with you. You're just a temporary person that they want to engage with in different activities, mainly sex. So older men see younger girls like me. I'm talking older men of 35 years above, I think, as long as they're older men. Way older men. Older men see girls like me as distractions. They see us as sex toys, sex objects. They see us as people they can just use for pleasure and for satisfaction, or to forget about their problems back home, their wives, their family issues. So they use us as tools to numb the pain, or as tools to give them that sexual pleasure that they want, because honestly speaking, girls my age, girls 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, they are still very, their bodies are still firm, their down area is still very, especially if you're someone who really takes care of themselves and you don't jump from one man to another recklessly, even if you do, that's your age where you are still firm down there, you're still tight. That's the word that they use, mostly these older men. That's what they want. That tightness is what they really, really enjoy. That is what turns them on. That is what makes them want more and more of having sex with younger girls. So they come to you, they come to me, they come to us with that. They come with the angle of portraying love for you. If they have money, they come with love and they shower you with money for you to buy that Brazilian wig, for you to buy those clothes from Mr. Price and Legit and Shein, for you to buy whatever you want, that iPhone, you know? But that's actually a very small price for them to pay. As long as they're getting your body, you know? So, most of the time, girls my age, we tend to be hypnotized in that, especially when you are naive. We tend to believe that these men genuinely love us because their actions support it. They act like they care about you. They act like they love you. They act like you're special to them. But in reality, that's just what they believe they need to do in order to get you. You know, it's not easy for men to come up to you and say, hey girl, I want to have sex with you. Because they know that there's a very high chance that this girl is going to turn me down. So if they come up to you slowly, like a lion that is eyeing its prey, and they come up to you slowly, and they smooth talk you. They have a smooth talk with you. They brush you gently. They bring you closer. They show you love. They pamper you. They shower you with gifts. They shower you with stupid, silly nothings. They whisper stupid, silly nothings in your ear. You know, giving you that excitement, that feeling of having someone who loves you. Whereas it's all just an act. Because they know that once they've captured you with all these actions and you're fallen into their trap, they can now take you into their bedroom, take off your clothes, and eat that which is in between your legs. You know, it would have been a different story if I was not someone who has experienced this before. I've experienced this before. And because it's a mistake that I once made in the past, I can talk about it now. You know? I can talk about it, and I honestly do not expect any judgment, because in life we make mistakes. We do things that we don't even know what we're doing, especially when we're young. You know? You're young, this man sees you as prey, and he comes and he devours you. He takes advantage of you because you are still a child. You have still not reached that level of getting to understand life and how the world works, how men work, the techniques that men use. So he comes to you and he devours you. It happened to me. You know, I've done so many mistakes, which all included, in fact, not all of them, but when it comes to men, I've made all the mistakes that concern older men. I've always dated men who were older. You know, my first relationship, 5 years older. Then I dated someone 7 years older, 10 years older. You know, then I made the biggest mistake of falling for someone who was 20 years older. And you know, one thing that I'm always grateful for is that I've made so much mistakes, but by the grace of the Lord and the God that I serve, I do not have permanent consequences to my mistakes. It's like I dodged a bullet. You know? I dodged a bullet. But that's not how everyone is going to be. You might end up finding yourself being with a man who's older than you. He spoils you. You believe he loves you. You are hypnotized. He's having sex with you. He tells you, let's get rid of the condom. You fall for it. He infects you with HIV, leaves you pregnant, gone. You're left with 2 permanent consequences. Of course, this one, a baby is a blessing, but it's something that could have been avoided, because now you're here, you're a single mom. What are you going to tell your child? Where's the father? Some things really can be avoided, and that's why I'm here telling or saying these things. Because I feel like right now I could have been in a situation whereby I would have been having a child too. Maybe could have been infected. But I dodged a bullet. But is that how you're also going to be? Is that how fortunate you're also going to be? It's not guaranteed. That's why I say that some mistakes really can be avoided. And I know that in life, we learn through our mistakes. That's how you grow. There's no other way you will grow if you don't make mistakes and you learn from them and you grow from them. But mistakes like these that can have the potential to leave you with permanent consequences, these are the kind of mistakes that you can, sit back and think about them carefully and decide that, you know what, I'm not going to do this. It's just very sad how these older men know how to play us. And because we haven't reached that level to understand how they operate, we fall for them. But they're the ones who leave us with these permanent scars. They leave us with the scars. And they get to continue and live with their families happily while you're here sitting with a baby whose father just went AWOL, and diseases or infections or whatever. Because it's just so crazy how these days, like the rate of this HIV virus is just crazy. And let me tell you something. Do not ever make the mistake of saying, this person doesn't look like they're HIV positive. I can trust them. Let's just go raw. Do not make that mistake with your life. A person can be chubby, fit, clean, smell good, be handsome or beautiful as hell, the most handsome man in the world, and he can still have HIV. Because it's not something that you can see. It's not written on the person's forehead that this person is HIV. It's not written. Especially now when there's ARVs that help you and your system to be okay. Your body to not lose weight and to krempe. So don't ever make that mistake, guys. Do not make that mistake. You don't want to make that mistake. Trust me. So all I'm saying is that I hope you take this knowledge in. If you're someone my age who's 21, and I just turned 21 today, yay! If you're someone who's my age, or you're younger than me, or you're slightly older than me, and you find yourself in a situation where you're with a man who's older than you, and you're out here believing that he genuinely loves you, I think you might be making a mistake. Yeah, sure, sometimes it happens. A man can be way older than you and then he meets you and he falls in love with you and he genuinely wants to be with you. But out of 100, I think that could be like 10%, even less. Majority of the times, these men are already men who have settled down. They're not searching anymore. They're just out there gallivanting, looking for their next prey to sleep with. They get into your pants a couple of times. It could be a year, 2 years, 3 years. As soon as they feel like you've lost it, that thing that they once enjoyed so badly, moving on to the next target. But his wife sits there at home, cooks for him every night when he gets home, takes care of his kids. He goes home to her. You're just something or someone to be used. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? If that's what you want, then that's okay. It's totally okay, and I'm not here to judge you. Come on. If that's what you want, then girl, go for it. You do your thing. As long as you know what you're doing. And as long as you know that you genuinely want it. I'm not here to judge anyone. But I'm just saying, if you're doing this because you just fell victim to someone's words that they whispered in your ear, like I say, you may be making a mistake. And my fear is that you could live to regret it and end up having consequences that damage you for life. So guys, be careful. Think before you do things. Just think. And another thing of falling pregnant, and then when you get pregnant you wonder, how did this happen? Especially when you're not on prevention and you don't condomize. You let this old guy of yours or any boyfriend of yours to sleep with you and not use protection, and then 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 months down the line you act surprised that you're pregnant. Like, what did you expect? You let someone release his sperm inside of you. Of course you're gonna have a baby. Like, that's another thing that really baffles me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, what did you expect was gonna happen? It's bloody sperm, and you are a woman, you have eggs. They're gonna fuse and create something. You know, if at least you were on prevention, that would make a lot of sense, because we know that they're not 100% effective. But if you're not doing anything, no prevention, no condomizing, don't come here and act surprised. I would literally shout you if you're my friend and you come up to me and you tell me you didn't know you were pregnant, or how did this happen? I would slap the shit out of you, because that is irresponsible. People, we need to stop bringing babies into this world through irresponsibility. Don't bring a child in this world through irresponsibility. I feel like children are such blessings that we need to be prepared for. You know? Sure, mistakes do happen. You can be on prevention and get a baby, but if you get pregnant, you get pregnant. You can't reverse that. You know? But not you not being on prevention, not condomizing, and then you act surprised. Come on. There's no excuse to that. You're just acting dumb. You're just acting stupid. And you're an adult. Or you are in school. You know these things. So, I say what I needed to say. See you guys at the next talk. I hope you do actually take my advices or my opinions. Remember guys, I'm just here spreading or sharing what I know through my experiences in life. And of course we all have different experiences, we all see life differently, we all live differently. So yeah, you may not agree with me, I may not agree with you. It is what it is. But I said what I needed to say. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.